We found love in paradise. We have two beautiful children, one on his way to gold. But with both of us on the go and weight keeping us down, it's difficult to keep up. But we're committed to be fit, to be there for our children. This is our story, our journey of living life in paradise.
You got floor touch squats, ski hops, or you guys' favorite, burpees.
And it was everything Coach Des and Greg forewarned it would be.
They may have came a long way, but we're gonna try to push that even further. So today we kind of experimented a little bit with mixing anaerobic workouts. And how do you think they did?
I think they did really well. I know that they weren't expecting it, which is that was totally intentional. But you know, I think at this point, like you mentioned, you know, now that everyone's more comfortable with their form and everything, they kind of get excited for these new things that we throw at them.
The intensity certainly picked up, which meant more faces, prayers, and everything else we could muster to get through it. But I have to admit, we loved every minute of it. The endorphins definitely kicking in, leading to me being a little more sassy than usual.
Today was the first day that I was able to operate without a knee brace, so it was pretty good. Overall, we started incorporating more cardio, so it was a good burnout towards the end as far as what I felt. How about you?
Well, I think you make too many excuses with the knee. So, you know, I can't help it if I'm like better than you now. So, no, I'm just kidding.
She is.
No,
she is.
This week was really, really good. I felt a lot more energy, kind of, sort of, sometimes. Today, I think we finished strong. I think we were really kicking butt at the end.
Yeah, I think we started off well, but towards the end, we actually picked it up and
yeah, like this burst of energy came out of nowhere.
That's right, Breezy Bree and Frankie Frank were getting our groove on as Coach Des and Coach Greg doled out their mixes of cardio and kettlebells, planks and push-ups. You name it, it was on their greatest hit list.
Today was very challenging. I know halfway through, they were kind of questioning whether they were going to survive throughout the entire session, but they did. They pushed through, and yeah, overall, they did really well as a group.
Yeah. So, like today, for an example, we mixed weight training with cardio moves. It's kind of different for your body to switch the different muscle groups, obviously. Your heart rate's going to be up, and then you got to go back and hit weighted exercises, so things like form and just your weaknesses on certain movements are going to become evident because the body is fatigued, so it's hard to kind of like balance that mental fortitude with, you know, when your body is suffering.
Yep, we were definitely feeling it.
For me, man, I had form down to a T with those, like, what are those things called? Did you see my form? That was like, boom, boom.
But overall, she has picked up a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta give her credit where credit is due.
I think so too, and I think you did a good job, even though you got a broke knee. You did good, you did good.
I'll continue to do better. Next week, you're in trouble.
Whatever, bring it, buddy, bring it.
So yes, I'm a little more confident, but I have always been competitive in anything and everything I do.
She's actually more headstrong, and when it comes in, she's actually down to not only, it's not only Frank pushing her now, you know? She's there pushing Frank, which is good because now he's like, okay, now I gotta step my game up. Now I'm not the only one pushing Sabrina. Like, if I don't keep up, she's gonna be on my heels. So I don't know, to me, it's kind of, I like to see that kind of growth, not only physically, like we said, but also mentally too, so.
Yeah, I agree. And like you said, you know, now she's kind of motivating Frank as well. But more importantly, and this is kind of all across the board, I'm sure you'll agree, all across the board with the entire group, is that now they're actually self-motivating. You know, in the beginning, a lot of it was us kind of telling them that they can do it, convincing them that they can do it. And now, you know, in the last phase, we give a lot of, there's a lot of accountability. You know, we kind of give them options and allow them to kind of make their own workout as far as the intensity is concerned. And surprisingly, well, pleasantly surprisingly, they all go for the more challenging options, you know. So, like I said, there's a lot of self-motivating going on.
And for Frank and I, our true motivation has always been about our family and being there for them in the future. Because every day there are reminders of just how short life can be. We closed week 5 of course 6 by celebrating life and honoring those who've passed on. Every year we make it a point to attend the Relay for Life.
It's a good way to kind of like end sort of our Core 6 journey, bringing it back to, and bringing it back home about just living a healthier lifestyle. And you know, the Relay for Life, it's a really personal thing for me because my dad was, he's a survivor of prostate cancer. My grandmother, she passed away from lung cancer, and also my uncle passed away from lung cancer. And so, you know. And
we have numerous family members that are struggling with cancer, you know, so it really, I mean, on Guam, it really touches a lot of us because every single one of us is affected by it. Everybody has either a family member, a friend. The island's so small that we know everybody and we know who has what in this community. So it's a way of giving back, and we're going to do that tonight.
That's right, and also just another reminder, you know, that to live a healthier lifestyle. So we hope that no matter where you are in your life, you'll take that step and get healthy.
Until next week, this is Life in Paradise.